Alright, on to a deck builder. The Deck of Destiny Battleforge. Again, this was received via the Steam Curator Roguelike area and stuff like that. Let's play it and see how it goes. Also, apologies for not showing off the Steam, developer messages were in the Curator area. I forgot to record them. Made with Unity. Let's see what it's all about. The graphics look nice. Alright, character selection. We're already in here. Interesting. So they automatically have you create a character before even a time menu pops up. That's fine. So mage, archer, warrior, or tank. So health and stuff like that over there. We'll take the tank maybe. Can't upgrade anything, cards. Here's our setting menu basically over here. And our stats. Alright, I guess we go here to basically, play. This is where I actually recommend always having like a traditional, starting menu because it's kind of confusing, but whatever. We have a few things basically to do here. We have Ancient Desert, Sand Ruins, and Ancient Curses. Number of cards you collect on this map are 20. Foggy Woods, full of secrets, mysterious forest here. Number of cards you can collect is up to 30. Collect all the keys to pass to the next map. Let's do the first one here, I guess. Is this a survival roguelike or is it basically like a card roguelike? That's the thing. I figured this would be a card roguelike, but it might be a survival one. It looks like it is a survival one. So, Y to move around, space to dash, and the game's just that loud, I guess. I'll have to turn it down if I can. I'll have to go back to the tutorial, so it's like a good reason not to have the game be jumping right to the game like this, so people can actually customize it before going in. We'll set this back up, I guess. Alright, we're going back in. Does it load up a tutorial again, or might have to find it out? No, it's here. So while it's move around, space to dash, auto aim with the mouse, cards. Mouse scroll to view card details. Use the cards. You must use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. So attack card, defense card, health card, buff card, speed card. As you increase your deck size skill, you start with more cards at the beginning. That's my dash down here, maybe. It should probably not be skipped, but end tutorial like this is basically it. So yeah, this is basically a survivor game. Alright, so speed, attack damage, or defense. I don't like the fact there's no knockback when you basically get into the card menus, but whatever. Didn't really need to put in defense there, but whatever. Okay, I need to collect the keys. I notice that my guy's just walking around, by the way, so that seems really odd. Like, you know, it feels like it should be running or have like a run skill, but whatever. Apparently I have to click to open these up. So apparently to use your attack, you actually have to, like, you know, be facing them. But it is automatic, by the way, so I'm automatically basically attacking stuff, but enemy power increased apparently. Let's get the speed going. More speed. Is that like a boss monster over there? He's walking. Nope, just normal monsters now. By the way, it looks like I'm missing sometimes, which is not great, but whatever. I just realized something, by the way. Apparently, if you don't have the speed cards, you know, to use, so they don't fill up the thing there. Okay, the arrow's basically pointing up to the chest up here. Yeah, my guy feels really slow. Like, he should have like a run ability or something. There's the first key. Is that a boss over here of some sort? I don't like the fact that I actually have to face, by the way, in order to like attack my you know, guys here, but whatever. Again, my attacks are missing apparently. It seems like the base idea here is like just like, you know, use your cards to basically get bonuses and stuff like that. What's this sword do, I wonder? Kill enemies. Kill enemies, 35 rewards maybe? I can't say I think much of this game. It's, you know, it feels kind of like, you know, my attacks aren't attacking. I actually have to aim like the, like, you know, basic attacks when, like, you know, I don't really need to, in like other like survival, you know, type of games. Like, it feels like this should be automatic. Like, you know, you automatically aim at stuff until like you're, you know, aiming at them like, you know, manually. There's like, you know, always like aiming. So it's sort of like, you know, breaks from like the tradition of like, you know, automatic aim for like our survivor likes. Or maybe I have to like, you know, click something on the mouse and make my guy automatically aim. Do you get guys to basically throw stuff? I mean, the concept is good, by the way. That's my dash, by the way, being used. Didn't use the dash in the warrior, but you know, he's a melee, so he's supposed to be like in like, you know, melee range anyway. So. Now here's a question I have to ask. Do like the gems fade away after a while, or do they stay on the map on, you know, constantly? See a magnet over there. Okay, so we got a quest here. So I see that magnet basically pull everything in. I assume like everything stays on the ground until like you actually pick it up. Apparently I ran into a magnet somewhere. By the way, apparently it's 3 minutes. That's quite long for, you know, waiting around. And again, my character feels way too slow. Mission's complete. There's my quest reward for completed quest. Kill enemies in area. 35. Okay, so we got an area type of quest here. I'll note that compared to, like, you know, the warrior, this is working a lot better for the ranged attack, so I wonder if this is a problem with like the tank. Choose reward. So I can dash through, guys. Let's explore the map here a little bit. I guess I can only hit free enemies by the looks of it, with the arrows. What's that over there? Survive for 40 seconds, avoid damage. Why is stuff moving while basically I'm in here? So you have issues. Archer type enemies then. Mission complete. Awesome. Honestly, not really checking the cards because I don't really care, but it kind of feels like the importance of the cards isn't that important, so... Oh, enemy power increases. Honestly, I'm not really sure about the magnet power increase thing. It seems like just a waste of a card. Okay, finally got a magnet somewhere. Start using attack cards here a little bit. Kill enemies in area again. Lots of lag there. On the bar, it's a little hard to see below, by the way, so that's probably something that could be better. Okay, level up. The mini-map is interesting, but not that I can really use it really that well. I don't know what that is, but okay, it's there. Get some health, I guess. Go up a little bit here. You know, I feel like the cars are sort of getting in the way of like seeing below me, so it might make sense to actually put them at the top, or maybe put them on the sides or something. Yeah, it feels like I'm not doing any damage to kill these things at this point. I guess the enemies are sort of forcing themselves forward at this point, by the way, because, you know, I'm not killing them fast enough. Gold income, attack, and stuff like that. Let's get the attack, I guess. Okay, I got hit on the train there, which isn't useful. Oh, we can attack those, maybe. Alright. This way is advanced at this point. I died. So I was alive for 10 minutes that time. Whatever. Okay, can I buy stuff, I guess? So I have lots of money and stuff like that. Got lots of cards here, I guess. So I'll upgrade that a little bit. Okay, I'm starting to show my money here, I guess. So these upgrades are a lot more expensive than the card upgrades, I guess. And I can't unlock the air maps till I get to, like, you know, through the first one here, I guess. I've only got 2 keys thus far. Alright, well, that's basically enough for this game, I think. It's basically survivals-like that, you know, it feels like it's got a new idea, but it does need to work on its controls a little bit, so not much more saying that, so take care.